So my name is Kylie. I'm going to be doing my speech over the importance of sleep. So, I've struggled with always feeling tired and not having a good sleep schedule. I'm in college, I have work, I have homework. I just can never fit a good sleep into my schedule. I also hear about other people talking about how they have not a good sleep schedule or don't feel rested. About 70% of adults in America struggle with insufficient sleep at least once a month. I feel like you guys can agree with that. Around 50 to 70 million people in America are affected by sleep-related problems. There are many tips and tricks that can help a person get a good night's rest. To better understand the benefits of how it can affect your health, I'm first going to examine the reasoning behind the lack of sleep. So, there are many reasons why people deal with sleep deprivation or are always feeling tired. One of many reasons is related to a person's diet. So, a few key points in helping your body feel awake and active throughout the day include drinking lots of water, not skipping meals, not overeating, maintaining a healthy diet, and limiting caffeine intake throughout the day. So like 1 cup of coffee in the morning is okay, but like to continuously drink coffee throughout the day is not good, or getting like the energy drinks at the gas station is not a good thing either. So same with always feeling tired, sleep deprivation also has some tips on how to gain more sleep throughout the night. Some of these things include limiting daytime naps, which I do a lot. Trying to go to bed at the same time and waking up at the same time every day. Not eating heavy meals a few hours before you go to bed, and then turning off your electronic devices before you go to bed. So I would take naps after class when I got home, and it was like a routine for me. My body was like shutting down before I even got home and was like already like ready to take a nap. When I was sick with COVID, I took naps all day, every day. And then the last few days I decided not to do that. Instead I would read a book or keep myself busy, like walk around the house. And I noticed it made me feel more awake, less irritable, less moody, maybe. I don't know about that part. And I started to feel better. Like I didn't feel as like lethargic. I don't know. Or like groggy, I guess is a good word. When I was constantly sleeping throughout the day, I noticed I would wake up and not feel like myself. I would feel like off, groggy, more tired than before, and I almost felt like sick. I also stopped using electronic devices right before bed. Instead I would read. Before I went to bed, I would even grab my book if I felt myself wanting to shut down throughout the day. I think during quarantine I read like 3 books because I would not let myself take a nap. I would just read. So these things just help with my sleep deprivation, and I feel like it would help others, and I wasn't constantly feeling tired throughout the day. Sleep deprivation can also cause some more serious problems. Not getting enough sleep can lead to depression and anxiety, which is kind of weird because when you're depressed and anxious, you sleep a lot more as well. So I don't understand that part, but I do get why this is kind of an issue. It can even add stress to your life. It can also lead to more health issues such as high blood pressure, weakened immunity, risk of diabetes, and risk of heart disease. And over here it has listed a couple more things I didn't mention, and then it goes into more detail about each thing. So for diabetes, your body doesn't release enough insulin, and people who don't get enough sleep have a higher blood sugar, and type 2 diabetes is also a risk, which is not good. It can make you gain weight, a high blood pressure if you sleep less than 5 hours a night. So high blood pressures and high levels of chemicals are linked to inflammation, which can at heart disease. You can also become more prone to the common cold and flu when your body not be able to fight off infections due to the lack of sleep, which is why when you're sick, they tell you to go home and rest. Lack of sleep affects your body's release of insulin, which is what I said with the diabetes. Another major cause of sleep deprivation that I haven't talked about yet is sleep apnea. So sleep apnea, if those of you that don't know, it's when you're sleeping and you stop breathing periodically throughout the night. People usually tend to snore that habit. So as you can see right here, it's blocking the airway. Sleep apnea can leave you feeling tired or even after a full night's rest. Leaving sleep apnea untreated can play a huge part in sleep deprivation. It states that almost 50% of people with sleep apnea suffer with depression, and over 50% deal with anxiety. So if it's left untreated, it can have a lot of negative effects on your body and your overall health. A few would be a heart attack, kidney disease, and a stroke. These can all be a result of sleep apnea if untreated, which can cause sleep deprivation. All of these factors lead to death. As for the disadvantages for not getting enough sleep, there are some advantages for when you do get enough sleep. So the health benefits of getting enough sleep at night are having a good sleep schedule is it will boost your immunity, helping you fight off diseases, not getting the common cold, not getting the flu. It'll help you maintain a healthy weight. It'll lower your risk for diabetes and heart disease, and it can strengthen your heart, and then it'll put you in a better mood. Sleeping isn't going to solve all of life's problems, but it's still very important to know the pros and cons. So the advantage your body and mind will take away from resting and getting a good night's sleep. Getting enough sleep can be a difficult time, especially with a full schedule, going to school, working, making sure you get all your homework done, and even finding time for yourself and your friends. It is very important to work a good sleep schedule into your routine. As stated above, it can be very detrimental to your overall health if you are not achieving a good night's sleep.